back. Welcome to the same studio slash the new studio slash life. How's everybody doing? First of all, JB Motorsport, bro, fist bump. What's up? Appreciate that. Double fist bump. Thanks, man. Way to kick it off with a beautiful start. This has been one of the most chaotic months I've had in a minute. Let me say hi to some people, and we'll get into all that good stuff. First of all, shout out, Binky, Megan. Pleasure. Thank you so much for everything and bearing with me through all this thick and thin. From the bottom of my heart, thank the both of you. Those are my mods. For those on YouTube, or if you don't know, shout out to my mods for just being awesome. It's been a journey. It's JB Cubic. Oh, JB Motorsport is JB Cubic. Oh, awesome. Well, JB, either way, bro, great to see you. Thank you so much, man. And no, Ava on YouTube says, did I just see an airplane? You did. So the reality is, my friends, is after all the work I did, I was not able to actually fully get rid of that sound. Turns out airplanes are just a massive, bassy, gigantic sound that it is just a bear to get rid of. Virtually impossible. When I tell you that this room is a bunker, dudes, this room is a bunker. It is shocking. It's beautifully quiet for all intents and purposes. It is beautifully quiet, but no matter what I did, no matter what me and Levi, again, Levi was the real general contractor of this project. Like he did yeoman's work, and no matter what we did, but this thing, again, we added, for those who didn't watch my video on this, we added 3,500 pounds of mass to the walls and ceiling. 3,500 pounds of mass, and this room is a lot quieter. And right now my lights are being held up right now by blue tape. That one's about to pop. I need to fix that real quick before it pops off the wall. I'm dramatically trying to avoid putting too much actual on the, yeah, seriously, Megan, those Airbus A380s are just beasts. I'm trying to not put stuff in the wall. This wiggly chair is probably going to kill me if I do this. Can I do this safely? Probably not. I'm going to do it anyway. Don't die. Wish me luck. I'm just standing on a circular table. Now I'm standing on the desk. It's fine. Don't worry about it. If I die, you were all here to witness it. Yay. You were all here to witness it. So we're going to go like this and that and that and that. And hopefully that'll stay. Hopefully it should. Fingers crossed. Should. Don't die. Don't die. I didn't die. Okay, good. So, JB, I do. I live in Los Angeles. And while LAX is not the busiest airport in the world, it's busy enough. Oh shoot, Hype Train. What's up, JB? It is quieter. Now, one thing that's interesting at the moment, I need to do more sound deadening. So like these are sound deadening. So this is actually, my wife sewed these. So they're only held on by one single staple to the top. And then they're just hanging here. I'm going to add one more row probably back here of that. But I need to add foam again to the ceiling. What I had done before was, and thank you, Binky. Yeah, calm down, YouTube. I know you missed me. I missed you too. I missed you too, YouTube. Don't take it the wrong way. God, Binky. You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. I know you don't want to hug. I'm not gonna hug you. What are we gonna do? We're gonna touch elbows. Okay, Binky? We're gonna be like Solo and Silo, and we're gonna just be like, hey, appreciate you. Just touching elbows. Just a little elbow touch. Okay? Okay? Virtual hug, this little, not for real, Binky. Not for real, just a little. And yes, Quill ASMR. Come, says. Let me say hi to people on YouTube real quick. I'm not trying to ignore you, anybody. So, Scar, what's up, Scar? Olivia, hi, darling. Kaka, what's up? Tripper, hey, Tripper. And who doesn't want a burger? It'd be weird if you didn't. Lemon Play, what's up, Lemon Play? Hey, good to see you, Lemon. Cray Burns, yo. What's up, Cray Burns? Five Guys is delicious burger. Blah, blah, blah. Maya, hey, Maya, good to see you. Shia, thanks, bro, appreciate it. Yeah, Ava said hi already. Hi again, Ava. I think that was the main crew. Maya, always a pleasure. It's great to see you, Maya. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us. Lucy being the goose. Remy and Tuansu, not particularly. Quister, I am back. Appreciate it, Quill. Thank you so much, man. And Needle Blackjack. I was going to actually film Blackjack today after this live stream. I was going to try to film it before the live stream. Too much happened and I got crazy. BXN, great to see you, bro. Alright, great. Trust me, JB, the room is not bigger. I would sub, but bank won't ask for verification for gift subs, but does want to try to sub myself. Wait, what? Wait. Bro, I'll give me a gift to a sub. Hang on a second, homie. There you go, dude. Boom. Alright, JB. You're in. Got you, bro. Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for all the gifteds. My pleasure, man. Are you kidding me? Thank you. Absolute thank you, JB, for 5 years of support almost. I mean, come on, man. It's amazing. And James Bond ASMR, maybe. To come up with the right theme, the right kind of thing that I want to do. It's a possibility. I want to think about James Bond. Did it once. Courtesy has entered the 6 month so long schedule. Are you good with your sub is good, I think. Now the tables turn. Hey, Magzite. With Blackjack, maybe. I did like a 007 Blackjack one time. Did okay. It was alright. Still got time. Okay, good, Binky. Good. And anyway, so like I said, it's my old room did not have a lot of sound proofing, so I've learned like what sound proofing is versus sound deadening. Sound proofing, which is what I've done, is you have to add mass to your wall. It's the only way to soundproof. You just got to add weight and mass to the walls. And we added, like I said, like over 3,500 pounds of sheetrock, mass-loaded vinyl, and rock wool, which is like the expensive, bougie, thick insulation, okay? And take care, Kaka. Sweet dreams, buddy. Oh my God, thanks, Binks. You're the best. Appreciate you. It's been a minute. Stop it. That's enough. That's enough. And so, what's just amazing is that it just takes, I don't know what it would take. Airplanes are just really, really loud. And what's funny is, thank you, Pinky. What's funny is that you don't really notice the airplanes in the house, honestly. Oh my God, thank you, Kate. Discord Kate, appreciate you. Now I know you don't mind a hug. I'm giving you a hug, Discord Kate. Come here. Wait, lessons last time. I got a driver's license and a car. I'm gonna watch a lot. Bro, that's awesome, JB. Congrats, man. Discord Kate, come here. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Come here. Banky. Megan. Appreciate you, Megan. Big hugs. Big hugs all around. And man, it's just wild. I mean, I back at you, JV. Appreciate you, man. Come here. Appreciate you. You know, it's funny. Like, so we basically did this incredible experiment. Like, I've been wanting to do the soundproofing thing in this room for years and years. And like I said, it is 100% way quieter in here. Okay, like adding that much weight to this thing, it is a lot quieter. But airplanes are just huge, and there's just a massive amount of bass. There's just huge engines, and they just rumble. Now, in reality, though, I genuinely wonder if that is quiet enough. Like that one I could take out for sure with AI. I wonder, though, what I think I'm going to do is the next video I shoot, Kate, the short answer is, I don't know. My last video, my cigar tasting, the cigar lounge, I stopped because I would do the pause thing where I'm talking and I hear an airplane coming and I'll find a moment and skip ahead 20 seconds, finish the sentence like that. So I've gotten used to doing that, and so I just did that for my last video. Thank you, Kyle. Appreciate it, bro. And, well, welcome, Mason. So nice you could join us. And so it was like, I'm going to do an experiment with, I'm going to do an experiment with the Blackjack video that I filmed today after this live stream. And I'm just going to film it clean. I'm not going to stop. I'm just going to film it straight through. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to then use voice isolating software, I have DaVinci Resolve Pro, which is a very beautiful software. Like, it's powerful. DaVinci Resolve is amazing. Shout out to DaVinci Resolve. And they have voice isolating software. And what I'm going to do is, like I said, I'm going to film the whole thing clean. And I'm just going to see if by adding a little bit of voice isolating software, because you don't want to, if you do too much, then you lose all the resonance in your voice, because it really does take out the low end. And so but I wonder if I just do a little bit, if I can then, like, get it where, maybe I can is the answer to your question. Maybe I can. I don't know. I was nervous with my last video to try it. So anyway, I will, I'll try it. And who knows, maybe it is quiet enough that even with just like, maybe you'll hear a tiny bit in the background, a tiny bit of airplane in the background, but it'll be like virtually unnoticeable. That's the dream. That I mean, I definitely lowered the decibels in this room by a lot. And the question is, was it enough with bass and airlines? Well, there's only one way to find out, isn't there? So hopefully it wasn't all for naught. That'd be tragic. It does look better. It does look cleaner, you know. Like I said, I need to add more sound deadening to the roof. Oh my god, I got another hype train? You guys are just the best fans. Y'all are something else. What is this? Oh, you gotta get a little hype train something for you there. Godfather Mafia ASMR theme ID. Let's see, listen to that. I don't know, maybe. It's definitely quieter than it used to be. It's definitely quieter. I think I may have dropped that down by like maybe 15 decibels. Maybe 20. And if I could, I mean, it's... Maybe that was enough. We'll find out. I don't know. Maybe. Be a whole lot cooler if it was. Be a whole lot cooler if it was. Where I can just film clean and not have to do that stopping, because I was talking to my buddy Neil, my pilot buddy, and he was like, well, how much time do you think you could save? And I was like, well, I think maybe 20%. And it's like, if I could save 20% of time, that's a lot. So I'm, you know, it's maybe. But then so that what happened was, nice, thanks Megan, nice. Redemptions are off. Oh, because we're doing JB. They're off because whatever you want as redemption, you let me know and I'll give you a redemption. They're off because we're doing both YouTube and Twitch on Thursdays, and so it's like we're trying not to have too much chaos, and so it can get like, you know, weird with redemption. But if you have a request, JB, you let me know, bro. I'll hook you up. You let me know. But anyway, back to what I was saying. The next thing I need to do is I need to put some sound deadening up on the roof. And all sound deadening is foam. This is sound deadening. And what you're trying to do is you're just trying to get the sound waves. What's that, Mox? I mean, what Binky said is also true. With sound deadening, you're trying to reduce sound wave echoes. You're trying to reduce sound wave reverberations. And I had this whole thing, like I had the whole ceiling stapled, like with this stuff. So like I had a very dead room, classic of me. Name trace with a light and a hydration. JB, you got it, bro. 1 second. Make sure I got my lights. Yeah, I got this light. Yeah, I got a light here. Does it work? It does. Ooh. I got a name trace with a light coming up. Although I still need to get recursion working. It's weird on Macs. That recursion effect. I need to make sure I can figure out how to do that cool recursion thing. Maybe it's easier than I think. I need to ask ChatGPT. Cause yeah. But anyway, I'll answer more of your questions in a minute. Let's do a name trace with a light for our good friend JB. Now, Motorsport, no longer cubing. JB Motorsport. Let's rock and roll, bro. And congrats on getting your license, man. Welcome to the land of automobiles and freedom. Oh yeah. Alright, so Thank you, Mora. Mucho apreciado. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Yeah, man. You don't have this one. What do you mean, bruh? I'm so cool. 6'7". What is the deal? Where are you kids? Listen, I'm not saying that we didn't have stupid stuff when I was a kid. Like, we don't have, like when I was a kid, we had Beavis and Butthead. And one of the ridiculous, we did, like, we had, like, Beavis would, like, put his thing over his head and go like, I am Cornholio. I need teepee for my bunghole. I am Cornholio. I need teepee for my bunghole. It's as stupid as it sounds. And we thought it was hilarious. I have no idea where 6'7" came from. But every generation, I don't know what my generation had it. Your generation has it. And then a kid did that at a basketball game. Oh, that's where it's from. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You know what's crazy? I have not seen that video. That's wild. I wonder why that is. I wonder why I haven't seen that video. I'll have to Google that. Oh, got you. I think, okay, hang on a second. Oh, I see. I gotta go to YouTube real quick and go, how do I do it? Boy, I haven't done this in a minute. Is it /mod Binky? I think it is, right? Hey, I hear JB. Is it just /mod and then the name of that account, Binky? I think it is, right? I think it is. Let me see, or if I can click on it. No. Hey, but do me a favor. If you haven't done it already, just Megan, do a comment on YouTube real quick. Yeah, go ahead and just do a comment on it. Well, let me try it. I don't think YouTube works like that. Oh, there we go. So if I click on you, oh, there we go. Let's click on you. Boom shakalaka. And let's go manager. There you go. There you go, Megan. there you go. Perfect. Okay, now we should be all square. All right, cool. Thank you, Pinky. Much appreciated. Yeah, of course. Yeah, you have to click on it. So yeah. But that's so funny. Like, yeah, I have not seen. I don't know the song. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then like 6, 7. I have not, and this is funny how memes take off, right? Like, there's no rhyme or reason. It's just, for somehow, a generation will simply find something like, it's just their thing, and I don't know why. I don't think they know why. It just happens. So, it's funny. Eternal Laser. Have I ever tried 3-card Monty? No. I've never played. I've seen it. I've watched people perform 3-card Monty. I have never participated or tried to learn how to do it. Sleight of hand trick. And it takes a long time to get good at it. But sleight of hand is, believe me when I tell you, I adore up-close magic. There's a place here in Los Angeles called the Magic Castle. And the Magic Castle is kind of what it sounds like. It's literally this mansion up in, like, Hollywood. And they have, like, dinner and magic. Exactly, JB. The same kid who tried making a coin similar to Bitcoin and it flopped and basically... Wait. The same kid who tried making a meme coin. And that's so funny. So some kid tried to make a meme coin and he somehow went viral, though, for doing 6, 7. That's so funny. And who knows why, right? But I remember I was teaching. It was so funny, dude. I heard about the 6, 7 meme because of South Park. I had literally never heard of it. And I was watching, like, a couple weeks ago, 3, 4 weeks ago, South Park did an episode, and they had the 6, 7 meme, right? And I'm like, what is that? And then the next week, I was teaching, and I forget why. I literally said for some opening, there's like, you need to memorize like 6 or 7 moves for an opening, which you do. If you're a chess player, you need to learn like the first 6 or 7 moves of an opening, and you just kind of like have to memorize it because you do. And as soon as I said, like if you're gonna do like the Petrov opening, you really need to memorize like the first 6, 7 moves, and the entire class was like, 6, 7, and I was just like, what the heck, man? Like it was funny, but it is simply it's the meme of the moment, and I don't understand it, but my generation's not supposed to understand it. So I'm an old man compared to these young whippersnappers. And yeah. Anyway, that's funny. Hey, thanks for the resub, there, Boomerang. Great to see you, bro. Hope life finds you well. Hope life finds you well, sir. Yeah, Striker KFP. Yeah, Striker FPV. People went nuts when my internet actually called out 4 to 6, 7. Yeah, dude, it's hilarious. I mean, and again, what's funny is how the meme just builds on itself. Like the meme fuels its own meme. And it's funny how things can just work their way into the zeitgeist of public consciousness like that. And it's just, you can't, and it's like, dude, it's like, the Hawk Tuah girl. Hawk Tuah spit on that thing. And she, like, just blew up. I mean, she just blew up, and it's like it just it just hit the right moment and the right time in the zeitgeist, and for some reason it just went viral. And it's like, who knows why? You know what I mean? Like, who knows why? Not today, Debumoing. I'm going to record a Blackjack video for today. But I'm not going to do any live Blackjack today. Because honestly, dude, it's crazy. The live Blackjack, like, took off for a minute there. And people were really into it. And then it just kind of fizzed. It kind of ran its course and fizzed out. And it was weird. And you know what's crazy? This is driving me nuts right now. I'm gonna be right back. I took a shower like an hour before this stream. I've been working all morning and trying to get this and get my lighting. I've been the last 4 days. I've been really going. But I took a shower and I was like, I don't have time to put lotion on my face. And it's dry. I can feel like my skin is tight. So I'm gonna put some lotion on my hand, and then I'll moisturize in front of you all. If that's something you care to see, but it's like literally I can feel my skin like needs moisture. I feel like a lizard right now. So 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Don't go anywhere. Enjoy the beauty of my office for a moment. For those that are curious about my skincare routine, Cetaphil. So I love the lotion Cetaphil, and it's weird how when I don't use it, how much it's always a mistake. Like, this feels so good right now. Oh my gosh, I use this every day. And today, I was like, I don't need to. I'm gonna go live. And I'm like, no. So much better already. Wow. So much better already. Oh. Cetaphil to the rescue. Crazy. Voodoo. Oh man, from down under. Great to have you with us today, mate. Apologize for my terrible Australian accent. Not really. I like my Australian accent. Even if it pisses off Australians, I still like it. Oh, so much better. Thank you, bro. Yeah, it's crazy how much time. Oh, so much better. Oh, it's crazy how much time. Wait. What's going on over here? Eternal Maze, that's funny. Thanks, Bernardo. I appreciate it, man. Hey, Olivia. Something like that, Tony. I know acne is annoying, but the face scrub, then face and moisturizer and charcoal face mask. Yeah, we can. Thanks, Drake. Appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoyed the cigar stuff. I enjoyed making that. It was a good suggestion from a fan. Oh, so much better. I can like feel my skin like hydrating. Oh, man. Yeah. Moisturize every day, kids. Don't do what I just did and skip it. It's not worth it. Don't skip moisturizing. Mistake. Oh, so much better. Okay. Nice, JC. Appreciate that. That's awesome. It puts the lotion on its skin or else it gets the hose again. Yes. And yet, there is truth to that. A Helmut suit fitting. I could do a Helmut suit fitting. Haven't I done that already? Maybe not. I guess Helmut could measure you. Yeah, be like a flamboyant suit measuring. Oh, these things, I've had these forever, JC. My old acting coach gave them to me, and she wasn't going to use them, and so yeah, she gave those to me, and years ago, and I had them just stapled to the ceiling. I literally went up there with a staple gun, and I had like hundreds of staples in my ceiling, and there's these ones, and she gave me some blue ones. I still have a ton left. I'm probably going to put some back up, because right now my ceiling is definitely reflecting sound. I can tell, like, yeah. Anyway, so I need to put more sound at deadening things up. Thank you, Megan. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's nice. And it is like, they're the same. I mean, they're, each one's like 6 inches apart. And like I said, my wife sewed them, so these 3 are literally only held up by one staple across the top. So I'm trying to put as few things into the wall as possible. I'm trying to like as little into the wall as possible, because oh yeah, could you do that, Megan? Yeah, that one. What was the other one somebody had recommended? It wasn't a terrible idea. Maybe Men in Black ASMR. That's an idea. I don't have a black suit though, I don't think. I have that navy blue suit. But you know what I could do is I could just film it in black and white. Couldn't tell the difference. So maybe I'll do my navy suit, but just do it, or I can just even like dim the lights down, and so it would look black on camera. So I could do that. That's an idea. Maybe like the Tommy Lee Jones character. He's the cooler character anyway in that series. Love Tommy Lee Jones. He's great. Somebody asked if I ever worked in an actual casino. Browns fan. Nope. Never worked in a casino. I mean, true, Binky, but this doesn't happen. It's like if we don't like make a note of it, it'll just get lost in the ether of things. So I don't know. Yeah, because that was a decent idea. Men in Black. Oh, Helmut measures you. Helmut measures you for a suit. It's not a terrible idea. Yeah. And let's see. Yeah, I'm sorry about Eternal Laser. It's the joys of being young, the joys of youth. Go to a dermatologist. Use something. I'm in my 40s, and I still use daily cream in my face routine that has benzoyl peroxide, 10%. I use the Persagel. So every day after I shower, I first do Persagel around all my problem areas. So it's like around my nose, around my mouth, around here, forehead, cheeks, and then that has 10% benzoyl peroxide, and then after that, then I moisturize with Cetaphil face lotion, which, oh, again, it's so funny. I didn't do it before the live stream, and I was just like, oh, My face was driving me nuts. It feels so much better now. Anyway, X-Files ASMR. Fox Mulder. I don't know what I would do. Not sure what I would do with that. X-Files ASMR. Can you expand upon that idea? Like, what would be the premise? I don't even know what I would do with that. I love X-Files. I'm a big fan of the show. I just don't know what I would do with that premise. Other than, like, hello, Mossad Agency. Sooner Smith, yes I do. Yes, I do still teach chess. I love teaching. Teaching's awesome. I'm just adding tape to my lighting, my temporary lighting situation. And yet, still, I know, Eternal Laser, man, it's, when you're young, I don't know. And some people just have tough skin, man. Some people just have combination skin, and it's just, you know, it's brutal. You know, I definitely had bad skin when I was a teenager. I had pretty bad acne. And, you know, dude, I still get zits every now and again as a frickin' 40-something-year-old, and it's just like, are you serious? But such is life, you know. X-Files, Blackjack, and the chips are all sci-fi, and it's all futuristic with the cards all sci-fi looking. No, that's not gonna work. No, that wouldn't work. An alien interrogation. Walking Dead. What'd I even do? Just be like Rick and be like, we gotta stick together. We gotta stick together. You know that Rick's British? I forget the actor's name. Speaking of Brits, do you British people, you gotta stay in your lane. There are so many frickin' Brits coming over here and playing Americans. Who do you think you are? Just coming over here and taking our jobs. Just doing these weak American accents. Although Rick's is actually pretty good. Rick's is pretty good. But the gal, listen, like, I love Silo, but Rebecca Ferguson, like, what is she, Irish or something? You can hear every now and then, you can hear her slip a little bit. Like, you can hear, like, as she's trying to do an American accent, like, you can, every now and then kind of slips, and you hear like that, I've done Red Dead Redemption already. I'll do another one though. I like Arthur Morgan character. I could do another Red Dead Redemption. That was a fun one. And do more Arthur Morgan stuff. Probably allowed to full weight second. I leave YouTube without the babysitting. Oh yeah, well, fair enough. Binky, just saying. You know. One idea sticks out that you'll jump on that and be like, oh, that was actually a good idea. Oh, Andrew Lincoln is the actor. Oh, there you go. Oh, got it, Andrew Lincoln. Great actor. He actually has a good American accent. And then the guy, so also in Silo, and the guy, he has cerebral palsy. He was in the show Sex Education, and then he's in Silo. He's in a wheelchair. He's a very good actor. Dog. He's a very good actor. Dog. But when it's so funny when Brits do, some of you Brits do an American accent, it's like a really hard, like, it ends up, it sounds American, but there's like this weird forcedness to it where it's almost like you guys do a sort of Southern accent, but you're really trying to do like the American nasal A's, and it's just funny to look. It's like, it's not quite. You're close. You're close. Who does a great American accent? Okay, Andrew Lincoln. He does a really good. Saul Goodman. I like Saul. I like Better Call Saul. But I don't know what I would do. I mean, maybe him as the lawyer? How would I do for him as the actual ASMR, though? I love Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. Listen, Binky, it's been a minute. They're not all terrible ideas. Food for thought. Better Call Saul. Again, the question is, what would I do with it? You know, what do I do with that? I don't know. Food for thought. What's up? Anti-autocorrect. Oh yeah, Hugh Laurie. He did a good American accent. Yeah, Hugh Laurie. He did a good American accent. His was good. But yeah, Rebecca Ferguson from Silo. The guy from Sex Education, also in Silo, in the wheelchair. It's alright. But yeah, you Brits coming over here and taking our jobs. Who do you think you are? Who do you Brits think you are? Like, Americans almost never do British stuff because we can't do it. It's so hard. It's so hard to do a good English accent. Does Gerard Butler? I guess no, he does a pretty good one, doesn't he? Yeah, I love Gerard Butler. He does a pretty good one. He does a pretty good accent. Fair enough. There's a couple of those Brits that can come over here and steal our jobs. Sorry, JMB. Yeah, no, it's my dog, darling. I love Scottish accent. I think my Scottish accent's pretty good, but of course I don't think I'd actually fool it through Scott. You know, I'd have to. Yeah, Tom Holland does a pretty good American accent, doesn't he? Oop, Jesus. Stay. Yeah, Tom Holland does a pretty good American accent, I guess. He's pretty good. I'll give that one to him. Like, Gwyneth Paltrow is one of the only Americans. What Americans have done, like, convincing? Because I don't like shaving, JC. What Americans have done, like, truly convincing British accents? Definitely not Dick Van Dyke. Oh, chim chimney, oi oi. That's so. I can't even do it. It was. God bless Dick Van Dyke. But like, other than Gwyneth Paltrow, like, who has pulled off a truly convincing British accent? I mean, Brad Pitt did that weird thing in Snatch, which wasn't British. It's pikey, which is not British. It's like, you don't bring a fella like that around town unless you're trying to show something. Jesus Christ, look at the size of that fella. Do you like dags? Don't get me wrong. Oh, I love that accent. And it's like not Irish and it's not English. It's just, you know, it's pikey. I don't think Johnny Depp does a good English accent at all. I don't think so. Has he? I mean, Ichabod Crane. He did like Transatlantic. But Transatlantic is not British. John Hillerman? I don't know who that is. Don't know who that is. Oh, you were DMG tags. Oh, well, nice. Anti-autocorrect. Well, welcome back. Why do you use? What do you ask? In Bruges ASMR. That was actually a good movie. Did he? You know, I never saw Sweeney Todd, so maybe he does. Maybe he's an amazing actor. I love me some Johnny Depp. Maybe he could pull it off. What was the other one I just thought of? I love him. The guy he started off in Band of Brothers, and then did Billions. The redhead. What's his name? He actually does a good American accent. His was very, very convincing. Angelina, did she? Hers was okay. Hers was okay. Wait, the guy that played Higgins, he wasn't English? Nice. Respect to that guy. I always thought he was British. Well done, Higgins. Well done. Not bad. Born in Texas. Not bad. Not bad. Alan Tudyk. Does he do a British accent somewhere? What's his name? The guy I'm thinking of. He was also in... So he was in Band of Brothers. He played the main guy. Major Winters. Yeah, Axelrod. That guy. What's his real name? He's such a great actor. The Ginger. What's his name? And he was in Billions, and he was also in that thing with Claire Danes and Mandy Patinkin, the CIA movie show. He's in Blazing Saddles. Oh, that's him in Blazing Saddles? No. Whoa. I didn't realize that. That's cool. Nice. Billions was a good show. I liked Billions. It wasn't the same after he left, though. Once Axelrod left, it was like, you know. But don't get me wrong. Damian Lewis. Thank you, Zach. That would drive me nuts. I'm like, I love that guy. Damian Lewis. What an actor. Yeah. But if I was doing a Scottish accent, if I was doing a Scottish, I mean, it lives for me as a Yank. A Scottish accent lives somewhere in this world. I don't know if it'd be actually like convincing to anybody in Scotland, but the hope would be that if I went to Scotland and someday I'm going to try doing this, I'm going to go back to the UK, and the goal is going to be to sit in at least 3 pubs. I want to sit in a pub in Scotland, I want to sit in a pub in Ireland, and I want to sit in a pub in somewhere in England. And the goal would be to actually just have a normal conversation with fellow people in the pub and just talk to everybody, and then have them not realise that I was American. Like that would be like a true testament to a test, if you will. The problem is most people are so polite. Like, most people are so polite that, like, if I was doing this, like, they would not think. Most people are so polite they wouldn't be like, you sound like a total twat. Also, I would like to think that if I spent a wee bit of time in Scotland, it would hone in the right sounds, like, because I'm sure I'm messing up a lot of little things here and there. I'm sure there are a lot of little wee sounds I'm not doing correctly, but I would like to think if I spent a bit of time there, like if I spent some time hanging out in Scotland, I would get a better hang of it. Hard to say, but it's certainly not like, you know, it's not like a Scottish accent like in Trainspotting, but like Ewan McGregor has like a weird Scottish accent though. But like Trainspotting was pretty intense. Like those guys are hard to understand a lot of the time. They're like that's a tricky accent to really get down. Like, there you go. And I mean, there you go. Like Eternal Laser. Maybe that's the case. You know, maybe somebody would be like, "Dude, where are you from, bro?" And I'd be like, Glasgow. And I'd be like, "No, you're not." You are not a Glaswegian. Like, no, I'm not a Glaswegian at all. It's just like a Soviet Russian with the British. It's like a Russian with a British accent. Probably. You're probably not wrong. The normal guy. Just joking. No, I'm definitely not Scottish at all. Well, that's the thing. Like, real Scottish accents are kind of like borderline unintelligible. Yeah. But I like to think of the same thing with like an Irish accent. It's the same type of problem where I think if I spent a bit of time somewhere around the Dublin area, if I spent a bit of time there, that I would like to think I'd be able to pick up on the main bits and bobs and pull it off. But I'd have to spend, I think if I spent like I don't know, I think if I spent like 3 or 4 days in Ireland, that I could pull it off. I would like to think, but I know, yeah, I'll give myself the benefit of the doubt for now, and I will assume that if I truly was there around Irish people and I was actually trying to hone it in, that it would be passable. I would like to think that. Oh my god, what was that? I just saw that meme that she's this little girl. She's northern. She's this little northern girl, and it was the funniest thing. Something about like a present. There's this other one like going to the pub. No, that was an Irish girl, but there's this one. There's this northern girl, and I saw it on Twitter, and it was just, it's the cutest thing to listen to, like a little kid with like a thick northern accent. Oh my god, it's freaking adorable. Cause yeah, northern is just like I freaking love northern accents. I just cannot for the life of me do it. I'm Glaswegian. I don't know. I've known several Glaswegians. I don't know what else to tell you. I've met Glaswegians, so I know you all exist. I cannot do your accent, but I know you're a real folk. I just can't do a Glaswegian accent. I wish I could. It's a neat one. Peaky Blinders, Blackjack. I hadn't thought of that, JB. I might be able to pull that off because again, Peaky Blinders is sort of that like deep South London. Like, I'd have to watch a bit of the show, and I have to watch a bit of the show. It basically like some kind of gangster, sort of like gangster, Blackjack underground, British, whatever, you know. I have to watch a bit of the show to make sure that, because I'm assuming, I haven't watched the show in a long time, but it's like that sort of South London he found somewhere in this world, but I don't know if I could truly pull it off or not. Maybe. Might try it actually. Megan, darling, write down, do me a favour, write down Peaky Blinder Blackjack. I wonder if I could pull that off. Maybe. I'll have to watch a bit more of that show though, and like listen to that accent and see if I could do it. But yeah. Oh, Gaelic is insane. Doing your Birmingham accent for that. Oh yeah, maybe I can't do it. If it's Birmingham, oof. I don't know if I can do Birmingham. That's a tough one, man. I can sort of do like a Cockney South London thing, sort of. But Birmingham, oof. I don't know, maybe. That'd be tricky. Anyway. When I was still full-time in high school, I graduated, I'd be on song practicing Cantonese and Mandarin. I was like, what are you talking about? Fair enough, JC. Tough language. Yorkshire, those are tough, man. Anything northern is just really hard for me to do. I don't know why. It's just tricky. Thanks, Miriam. Appreciate it. I'm doing good. But yeah, Gaelic as a language is horrific. Thanks, Megan. You're the best. Gaelic is horrible. What a ridiculous language. It's way too many consonants smashed together. Doesn't make any sense. It's chaos. Made in France did a Peaky Blinders with a terrible accent. Dude, I love his stuff though. Made in France is a boss. You know, he is like cinematic. Like that guy, he really goes, he goes ham. Yeah, shout out to Made in France ASMR. That guy is a monster. So cool. Deceased, you're a Glasgow boy as well, no way. Well, congratulations. Got a couple Glaswegians in the audience today. I'll never get over the fact of how many of you are from all over the world. Like, it's crazy to me, like, that there are so many people completely around the world watching this right now and watching my channel. It's deeply satisfying, very satisfying. Thank you so much. Shout out to all my international peeps. There's so many of you. Tell me a brood. Yeah, okay. Eternal Laser. Let me try to read Gaelic to you. It's horrific language. I can't even try. Like, what Gaelic. Because it's got that weird kind of like whole sound. Yes, Tammy Bruden lifting the guy like goes to seal that the good. I can't even try it. No, that's don't even. I can't. It's ridiculous. Just call your local druid. That's all you gotta do. Now see Raquel, there you go. Canada. I love my Canadians, eh? I love working on those projects. It's so funny, Raquel, my Raquel, my wife, and I. So Canadians basically sound like Americans, but you have like these weird O's, and so like I love watching a lot of Canadian DIY shows, and you know everybody's working on their projects. You do long O's in the weirdest places. Projects. Love you, Canucks. You're the best. Appreciate you, Raquel. Appreciate my Canadian homies in the north. Serbia? What's up, normal guy out of Serbia? Represent, dude. Shout out from a northern Brit who's drinking tea as we speak. Well, that's British AF, Quill. Much appreciated. Get the buck youth. From the God of War. Don't know who that is. Hey, Howie Hoser. Hey, Howie Hoser. That's pretty funny, actually. Hey, Howie Hoser. You're a hoser, eh? My friend said a bag instead of a bag. So, I need to bag something. I need to beg something. I haven't, it's A's and R's and O's. Yeah. I used to play a lot of hockey when I was a kid, and I remember I spent time up in Winona, Minnesota, and it's a weird accent. When you get up in Minnesota, it's like toast, hockey, snow, the A's and R's. It's like this weird hard R, and then the O's and the O's to make it. Yeah, it's like this weird sort of like Irishy sounding thing, but it's not. Love you guys. Thank you, this guy. Thank you, man. Now it's handwritten some digital, all this print and tape. Crazy. Wait, legend? You're in Qatar? Dude. Representing Qatar, or however you say it. Qatar or Qatar. Some people say Qatar, some people say Qatar. Cat Librarian representing good old US of A. What's up, Cat? Man, we got Qatar in the house. That's awesome. Wow. Yes, Edna Mode. Well, the nice thing about Edna Mode, it took me a while, but when I heard that she was a combination of German and Japanese, then the accent started to make sense, darling. Because there's a weird combination of, well, an Asian accent, which can be... the Asians struggle with the R sounds, because there's no R sound in the Asian languages. So they struggle with that, and they also struggle with L's. So you combine that with a bit of a German accent, and then you end up with somewhere in the middle, and you get Edna Mode, along with a little bit of pomp and circumstance, and a little bit of transatlantic mixed in, darling. And then you have Edna Mode. And guest. But she is definitely one of my all-time favorite characters. Yeah, Edna Mode's funny, man. God, I love Edna Mode. Speaking of, shout out Incredibles 3 they're working on. I'm a little scared because Incredibles 1 and 2 are like some of my favorite movies ever. Like those are some of the best movies ever made. If they ruin it, if they ruin The Incredibles and they don't do a proper job, if they pull some Moana 2, I haven't even seen Moana 2. I don't know if I'm gonna listen. I love Moana. Moana 1, masterpiece. Okay, I love Moana. I can't wait to have a kid just so I can watch Moana with her and to be like, oh, yep, we're gonna watch Moana again. And I'm like, you're welcome. Listen, I'm gonna sing it with her. I'm gonna be rocking it. Okay, I'm gonna be rocking it. That's what I'm saying. Odin's Raven, exactly right. You're like, don't bother with Moana 2. And that, like, they did Moana 2 and they didn't bring back Lin-Manuel Miranda. Listen. I get that he was busy with another project. Disney. You know what you don't do? You don't do another Moana without Lin-Manuel Miranda, because what you did is a catastrophe and you ruined it because you didn't wait for Lin-Manuel Miranda, and you sullied an amazing, could have been masterpiece of a franchise. Disney has a trend. Sorry about that. Actually, I'm not. No, Disney deserves that. If you're watching Disney, you deserve it. You did this to yourself in many things, okay? I'm sorry, Disney. Clean it up. Knock this crap out. And you are dropping the frickin' ball so many times because I don't know who is allowing this. I don't know who's letting this crap go through Disney, but you are really fucking up, okay? You're ruining things. You're ruining it. You ruined Star Wars. That's George Lucas, but whatever. That's also on you, Disney. That's also on you. Yeah, Kathleen Kennedy. I'll tell you what, Kathleen. You're really messing up. Do not mess up The Incredibles. Now that's Pixar. But are they part of Disney now? Did Pixar and Disney blend? Is that... If you screw up The Incredibles, I will cancel Disney Plus. I'll tell you what, dude, they haven't done it yet. If Disney goes back and like touches, I know Peter Pan is like a little weird for a modern audience, okay? I know. Don't touch it. If you frickin' touch Peter Pan, if you frickin' touch Snow White, don't touch them, you twats. Let them. They are what they are, okay? It was a different time. Do not try and fit how people were 75 years ago into your little nice modern bubble, okay? I'm sorry. Life was different back in the 30s and the 40s. People that were way more, I'm just going to say it. People were way more racist and misogynist. It was what it was, okay? It was what it was. No, JC, do not tell me they did that. They messed with Snow White already? Tell you what, man, I got a real bone to pick with that. I didn't know that. I don't watch Snow White all the time. It's not my genre, but it's a classic. And you don't touch them. You don't. Did they do what they did with Star Wars? And did they ruin the original? I don't care about the remake. F the remakes. I don't care about the stupid remakes. Did they change the originals? Yeah, I don't care about the remakes. I mean, that's stupid. Yeah, oh yeah, the modern one? No, I don't care about that. That's just, don't get me started on that crap. Whatever. That's fine. It's stupid, but it's fine. Like, whatever. Just don't touch the originals. Don't. It's like I've heard people say that they're gonna, like, you know, oh, we need to rewrite Huckleberry Finn. We need to rewrite Tom Sawyer and, like, take out all the N words. And it's just like, no, don't. That's how it was written. That's how people talked. Don't whitewash history. I hate that. Sorry, I get passionate about that. It really bugs me, man. It really triggers me. It's just like, don't whitewash history. It was what it was. People were how they were. We're not that way today. Great. Are we better now? Honestly, yes. But don't rewrite history. It was what it was. Don't pretend that people thought the way you do now. They didn't. Listen, like, I'm sorry that people wish, like, I wish that people weren't racist. Yeah, I wish unicorns were real. I don't know what to tell you, man. History is full of crazy behavior. Not great behavior, very bad behavior, but it was how people were. Don't pretend it wasn't. Really, I don't know why I get so triggered by that. Why does that trigger me so much? Why? Like, what? Boy, that triggers me. Why? Why does that bother me so much? Because it's not how people were. Don't pretend. Like, don't act like, just... Boy, I'm weirdly triggered by that. I wonder why. But it really bothers me. It's weird. Why do I care? I know, it's just like, maybe that's what it is, Serenity and Megan. It's like, if you're gonna repeat it, if you don't teach it how it was, and you pretend that people weren't misogynist, racist, crazy people, which they were, just own it. They were. Listen, Nazis were Nazis. And not even that. Let's not even do that. No, dude. Do you realize, people, that if you were in New York in 1905, okay, and you were Irish, you weren't considered white. What? Yeah, if you were Italian, you weren't considered white. Okay? I'm sorry. That's how it was. It was crazy. It was wild. But that's how it was. The Irish hated the Italians. The Italians hated the Irish. The British hated... Look, it was psychotic. People were racist AF. Misogynist. Have you all seen? There's that famous movie. I know it's not that common. But there's that famous movie. What's that? What's it? What? It's black and white. And the guy... spanks the mom, and it's whack on her butt, and the kid's like, "Daddy, why are you hitting mommy?" He's like, "Well, Jimmy, or well, Sonny, sometimes I gotta hit your mother to let her know that she didn't do right, and this is how much I care for her." Crack, crack, and it's just but that was real. I'm sorry, it's psychotic, but it's real. People had a real different view back then than they do now. And don't act like they didn't. Don't act like they didn't. I'm just having a rant meltdown about the whitewashing of history and how much I hate it when companies like Disney or whatever try to remake stuff and pretend that that people weren't the way they were. And it's why? Why are you doing that? They were. That's how they were. Own it. Show it. Don't glamorize it. Don't be like, this is how it should be. No. But just own it. That's what they were like. End of rant. Anyway, sorry. Sorry, I don't know why that bugs me so much, man. It really sticks in my craw. This is the opposite of ASMR. I'm yelling in the microphones. Anyway, sorry, team. I'm sorry. Sorry. That really bugs me, though. That really bugs me. Don't do that. Because I guess one of my favorite subjects has been history. I remember being in the 4th and the 5th grade, 6th grade, and I literally would just read my history books, the stupid history textbooks. I would actually read it. I'd read ahead. I loved history, and I still love history. And I every year, for example, every year I rewatch Saving Private Ryan, Band of Brothers. Every year I watch great historical masterpieces. Master and Commander. Well, there's nothing really controversial about Master and Commander. That's pretty banal, actually. But I don't know. I love history, and don't act like people didn't do what they did. Don't act like they weren't the way they were. It just really, it's so stupid to me, and it's so counter. Yeah, the book ban stuff, Kat and Megan. I mean, it's just and I don't know if it's gonna be. I mean, I don't know if it's gonna be. I don't think that stuff works because the real history still exists. You can't get away from it. Like, I'm sorry, 1960s America was real. They literally fire hosed people who were trying to get into high schools. They literally sent dogs onto humans who were trying to, black people who were trying to enter southern high schools, and it's just, that was psychotic, but it happened. Don't pretend Jim Crow didn't happen. Don't pretend it wasn't real. Like, otherwise you're gonna, anyway, sorry. Yep, okay, I'm sorry. Moving on. We're moving on. We're gonna move on to a new topic. Moving on. Anyway, sorry, that was just weird rant. I apologize. No, don't apologize. It wasn't what it was. I said what I said. I don't take it back. Anyway, what else do you guys want to talk about? What else is new and exciting in the world? I was basically sick the entire fist bump. Thank you. I was basically sick the entire month of November. How about you? Dude. Veterans Day. When is Veterans Day? Like November? Hug and fist bump. Here, guys. Okay, I'm sorry. Hug it up. Bring it in. I'm sorry I went on a rant. No, I'm not sorry. But I did go on a rant. I am very triggered by that stuff. But we're going to move on. Come here. Appreciate you. We're going to hug it out. You guys are the best. Okay. Alright. November 11th. Okay, so that's what it was. And I'm with all of you. I think everybody's mostly on my side. I think sane people, rational humans, are on my team. I speak for rationality. Dude, so Veterans Day, 11/11. Thank you, JC. I started coming down with something. Monday night, the day was the 10th of November. I was like, I'm kind of feeling a little schmutzy. I wake up on Tuesday, Veterans Day, and I was like, oh crap, I'm definitely coming down with something. But my buddy had invited me down to help him put wings on his airplane, and I was like, dude, he's been working on this airplane, hand-built, for like 10 years, okay? I'm not even kidding you, like thousands of rivets, the whole thing. Like, he's built a plane. I forget the name of it. It's a company called Vans, like the shoe company, Vans, Vans, and they sell kit airplanes. And this dude has been working on this airplane, building it from the ground up by hand for like 10 years. And he had called me on Sunday and was like, bro, do you want to come down on Tuesday? It's Veterans Day, I have the day off, and help me put the wings on. And I was like, hell yeah, man. It also turned out that during that time, I had just started ripping this place apart. Like, it was like we had torn off all the drywall, and it was this thing was just like in shreds, and I had to pick up a bunch of material. I had to pick up mass-loaded vinyl, the clip rail isolation rail system, a ton of supplies. Okay, like over $3,000 in like frickin' sound deadening material from this place called Soundaway. Turns out was like on the way to my buddy's place down in San Diego. And so I was like, I'm not doing this. I'm gonna. Oh no. I was returning. So we had already, by that point, my timeline's off. By that point, we had actually done a lot of the stuff. Like the rails were on, The drywall was back on. The mass-loaded vinyl was back on. And I was actually returning things, but I had a lot of stuff to return. And so I was like, I'm going to go down. I'm going to return this stuff. I'm going to go see my buddy. I'm going to help him put his wings on his airplane. And like I said, I woke up Tuesday and I was like, dude, I'm definitely coming down with something. I'm not canceling. I took like 6 ibuprofen and I was just like, I'm just going to muscle through this thing. So I took 6 ibuprofen, drank some coffee, drank a bunch of water, had a banana, and was like, let's go. So I go down, and I'm definitely feeling a little rough when I first leave. I left at like 7:30 in the morning. I'm like, whoa, but I'm driving, and the ibuprofen kicks in, like it does its job. And by the time I get to Sound Away, the sound place, I'm feeling okay. I'm like, I'm feeling a little tired. Have I seen Lord of the Rings, Ajax? Of course, many times. Director's cuts, front to back. Anyway, I get down there and I return the stuff to Sound Away. Again, shout out to Sound Away. They're awesome. And I'm feeling okay. I drive out to the airport. I'm feeling a little run down. But I'm feeling okay. Okay. We do that. We hang out. We get the wings put on his airplane. We go and we have a nice lunch, had a beer, had some barbecue, and I'm coming back home around like 3:30 in the evening. Okay, it's like a 2-hour drive home, 2.5-hour drive home. So I get home around 6, and I'm like it is hitting me hard. Okay, I went like, Jesus. Okay, I am really feeling run down. This is Tuesday. I never take off work. I mean, dude, when I tell you, like, I never take, and I had to teach. Wednesday morning, I wake up like a sledgehammer hit me, and my wife is like, dude, just see if somebody can cover you. I'm like, oh God, okay, fine. I never call in sick for work. I called in sick for work on Wednesday. I slept Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Okay, I didn't even leave my room until Saturday. Saturday, I wandered the house a little bit, and I think we watched some Silo that night. Where we have friends staying with us, the ones that helped me build the room. And we were watching our shows together, and we were watching Silo, and we just finished season 2 last night. Anyway, went out watched an episode of Silo, and then went back to bed. By Sunday, I was feeling better, and I was like, okay. So that knocked me out for 4 or 5 days, and I was feeling better. My parents were coming into town on Tuesday. They had been in China for 3 weeks. Very excited to see him. Parents coming to town, feeling okay. I had kind of a big night the first night with my dad. Had a few scotches, had a couple cigars. Probably overdid it a little bit. You know what I mean? A little overdid it. So I'm pretty tough, Quill. You'd be surprised. I don't know. I can really man up for 4 hours if I have to. And I probably could have. It just would have been, I would have been mind-bendingly exhausted when I got done. I probably could have done it if I had to, but it's a very good thing I didn't. Anyway, so I kind of overdo it on Tuesday, and by Thursday, I'm feeling a little schmutzy again. And I'm like, you're kidding me. Really? Son of a bitch. So I had taught that Tuesday and Wednesday. And by that Thursday, I was kind of feeling a little run down again. My folks leave. On Friday, my folks went back to Ohio. And I was feeling and then the next week, we're coming into Thanksgiving. And And I was like, I'm feeling okay. We're gonna leave on Wednesday to go to Vegas, and go to Thanksgiving with my wife's business partner and stuff, and friends, and I'm feeling a little run down, and I'm getting basically I'm getting a cold. Okay, so I'm getting like some sniffles, and like crap. So when Thursday morning, Thanksgiving morning, I'm like totally stuffed up. I don't feel that bad, but I'm like, my sinuses are totally blocked. I'm like, oh Jesus. I go to CVS or Walgreens, whatever. I get some Sudafed, the real stuff, the stuff you actually have to use your driver's license for. And it was so funny. I walk up to the pharmacy in the back, and I'm like, can I get some Sudafed? And she's like, oh yeah, the cold aisle's like right behind you. I'm like, oh no, I need the real stuff. I need the stuff that you have back there that I have to show you my driver's license for. And she's like, oh, do you want the 4-hour, 6-hour, or the 12-hour? And I was like, give me the 4-hour stuff. That way I don't have to take it at night, because you're basically taking like meth, right? I mean, they don't let you buy Sudafed, because if you buy enough Sudafed, you can like turn it into meth, basically. So anyway, I get some of that, plus like a nasal spray, and I get through Thanksgiving Day quite well, actually. I get through Thanksgiving Day, and we got into bed early. I was probably in bed by 8:30, 9 o'clock at night. Slept really good. Woke up on Friday. I could breathe. I was like, I don't think I need medicine today. I think I can just handle today, and I'm all right. My brother had just gotten back from China. They're doing a bunch of stuff. They're going to be going back to China soon, but they're going to move out. They're basically moving out of their house they're renting. And if they're going to spend that much time in China, why rent a house for $3,000 a month? This is like sieving money away. Makes sense. So we're going to put a bunch of his stuff in storage. So he rents a truck, big old Penske truck, 26-footer. And I spent all day Friday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. hauling and loading hundreds and hundreds of pounds of materials. So my brother's wife has a jewelry store, 2 jewelry stores back in Ohio, a brick and mortar at 2 different malls. And she has a ton of inventory that she had stored at the house. Like, she makes her own jewelry, so she buys like all these rough stones and materials from China directly, and then she makes the jewelry, and other people, and they sell it, right? She makes beautiful jewelry. Elena to you. Shout out to my amazing sister-in-law. Elena to you. Great store. Anyway, so we do, probably honestly, like a few thousand pounds of like rough stones. Thanks, Leticia. And I overdid it. I definitely overdid it. I slept all the way home on Saturday. It was just like, oh my God. Anyway, I've been taking it easy since then, and I was able to teach this week and like get my life back together. But I have basically been sick since November 10th. And I'm like finally getting better. Oh my God. This has been, and then one of my friends that's been staying with us, like, she got this thing around the same time I did, and she has been fighting it off as well. Like she said today she's finally feeling better. Like, dude, whatever bug we got this is the nastiest, longest lasting frickin' flu. Oh my God. Anyway, my problem is I would feel a little better and like really overdo it and overwork myself, and then that would like crash my immune system. Anyway, R7QKGD. First of all, bro, thank you. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Big hug. You're too kind, man. Too kind. I'm not sure what AED is. Is that What country is that? AED. I don't know what that is, but it doesn't matter. I don't care what country it is. It's awesome. Bring it in. Thank you so much. Really, really, really appreciate you. Oh, fist bump. But like Odin's Raven said, yeah, no blackjack today. I knew there'd be a lot of questions, and people would have a lot of things we want to talk about, and if I'm being honest, the last couple of times I've done blackjack, it's not been that popular. It's like we would do like 3 rounds, and then like nobody else wanted to play, and it was like, anyone? No? Okay, no cream. Huh. So anyway, but I am filming a blackjack after this. So after the live stream, my blackjack table is set up back there. You can't really see it, but it's set up. If I shine a little light on it. There's a blackjack table back there. And I'm going to film something. And Sydney, of course I'm going to make another Joker. I love the Joker. He'll come back here. He'll come around soon. And Serenity, I'm so sorry. Man, Finn. Bro, so yeah, we all caught the same thing, man. Whatever that was a gnarly little bug. So take care of yourselves out there. Get your rest. Yeah, so those blue panels, I got those. It's just 4x8 sheets of 1-inch semi-rigid foam, and my mom had that fabric, that blue fabric with the little paisley pattern in it, that dark navy blue fabric. I really like it. It does several things. 1, it's good for sound deadening. 2, I think it looks cool. It's kind of like a weird, it could be a hotel, it can be a casino. If I shoot with light only on me, I can black it out so you can't see what it is. And so I just like it. I just like the way it looks. And it's helping for sound deadening and sound proofing as well. So that's why I put them back up. But yeah, that's what those are. Stranger Things. Kovac. I never really watched Stranger Things. I watched a little bit of Stranger Things, but it never really grabbed me. So it's like, it's not really on my radar of things that I'd have to watch it to know even what I would want to do with it. Hang in there, Maya. I hope you're taking care of yourself and not doing what I did. What's up, Raw Game Studio? Appreciate it, man. My friends up in NorCal didn't get it like me. Whew. It could be local, man. It could be a SoCal thing, bro. Yikes. Don't forget to disinfect your... I know, seriously, Discord Kate. Although, luckily, with a virus, you don't get the same virus twice. And knock on wood, Megan only got sick, my wife. She only got sick for 3 days, and then she knocked it out. Like she was sick for 2 days. I think 2 days. And then she was fine. So, but me and my friend Loaf, man, me and her just got swatted with whatever thing this is. But my buddy Levi, he's Loaf's partner, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, sort of husband, partner, best way to describe it. And he didn't get it either. He was around me. He was definitely around Loaf. You didn't get it, so it just, but man, me and Loaf, it swatted us, dudes. It's wild. D308, amen. Just go nice big. I can breathe right now. And I'm not even at 100%. I'm probably at 85% right now, which is, I'm grateful for 85% at the moment. attitude of gratitude. And yeah, Megan, she is, Megan is tough. She's got a very strong constitution. My wife, very strong constitution. Let's see. Oh, Suburbia Kid is the UAE, United Arab Emirates. Oh my gosh, wow. Well, man, shout out to the UAE. Thank you so much, bro. That's really cool of you. Somebody from Qatar here, UAE, all over Europe. Man, what an audience. You guys are the best. I love my audience. I'm so grateful. You guys are something else. So cool. Cooking ASMR mini Myers. It's fun. I don't mind it. It's not like cooking ASMR doesn't do that great on my channel. My audience really likes role plays. They really like it when I do characters and things like that. So cooking ASMR, I've done a couple of them. They don't do that great. So I was like, I'm always trying to like A/B test and see what works and doesn't work. But yeah, I don't mind it, but it doesn't do that great on my channel. ASMR wishes. You're not late. You arrived precisely when you meant to. 5 Nights at Freddy's. I didn't see the first one. I'm glad you're doing better, Maya. Sup, Joey's Graveyard. Representing the Baltic states. So, which one, the Raw Game Studio? Are you Croatia? Are you Serbia? Which Baltic state are you, bro? Well, JC, Matt, Articulate Design, he does live in Dubai as a civil engineer, but he's from the UK. What is Matt? Oh, Lithuania. Oh, nice. Latvia, Estonia. Oh, my bad, bro. I was thinking a little more south. My apologies. I'm sorry. Lithuania, Latvia, and Estonia. You're from Latvia. Nice, dude. One of my favorite guys that I follow for the game World of Tanks is from Lithuania. He's hilarious. But you're from Latvia. Awesome, bro. Thank you for representing Latvia, my friend. Thank you so much. I don't know any Latvian or Lithuanian or Estonian. It's funny though, I've known 2 Estonians, and I had this one you got her wishes. Dude, there was this chick. She was back when I was a bartender. So the Rams were crushing. Although we lost to the frickin' Panthers or whatever. Whatever, this weird game. The Panthers, it was the Panthers, Carolina Panthers. It's weird. They probably had like the best game of their season. In fairness to them, they probably had like the best game of their season. But anyway, dude, point is, this gal from Estonia was so frickin' hot. Good lord. She was a hostess when I was bartending at Frida, and it was just like, Jesus. You Eastern Europeans, man. Oh, you're good-looking people. That's all I'm going to say. You're good-looking people. It's true, bro. Yeah, but what is Matt? Is Matt Scottish? Is he British? Is he Welsh? What is Matt? Articulate Design. What is his heritage? His peccary? Where is he from? I freaking love Matt. He's the nicest guy. Man. Prince of a man. Well, that's the thing, Megan. Like, the Rams clearly don't like playing in the rain. Like, we're like Southern California West Coast boys who are always practicing when it's like sunny and 70 degrees outside. And so, yeah, when they go to when they go to the cold East Coast, they're just like, they are not ready for that stuff. Oh man, the thicker kicker. Nice. Yeah. Well, I love the Chargers Dicker, Cameron Dicker the kicker. There's a real guy. His name's Cameron Dicker for the San Diego, well, not San Diego, now Los Angeles Chargers. And yeah, it was Dicker the kicker. It's awesome. D3, different store here in England. You know it wrong. Okay. You English people, help me out here. We're talking about American football. What is the deal with UK chicks and the plastic surgery these days? Dude, like, my wife loves shows like, what is it? Oh, what is that horrible show? Love Island. And The Failed Veneers from Turkey. Bro, like the all the chicks, they have the lip filler, they got the cheek filler, they got like their hair like straightened and blonde, the fake tits, like and you see this up in like the gals in Manchester, up in the north. You see it like all over the UK right now. It's like, what are you all doing? Stop with the filler and the this and the that, and like, dude, like, yeah, somebody, what's going on in the UK right now? Like, holy crap, man. Like, y'all need to pump the brakes. Dude, Love Island is amazing. How dare you, Megan? How dare you? It's not amazing. It's a horrible show. It's tragic. The common folks aren't like that. Thank God. But yeah, it's like, holy dude, when I'm watching, like, you know, these bits of these things, I'm just like, every single person is just like duck lips and like weird filler and like and like, is it all over the UK? Like, at least like everybody on, not everybody, it seems like most of them on TV though are, it's just like, dude, take it easy, like it's too much, like take it down a notch, you know. That's what I'm saying, just take it down a notch. I don't know. D3, I don't know, man. It's wild. Serenity. Oh yeah, that was the Gentleman, great collab. And I think his parents started living in Scotland. Not sure. I know. I feel like Matt is Scottish for some reason. I can't prove it, but I think Matt is old school Scottish. Like, he's a little Scottish. Like, he doesn't have a thick Scottish accent, but like a little bit. Wait, what is tonight's game? Oh yeah, Thursday. Who's playing tonight? Let me check my fantasy football. Who is playing tonight? Not you, go away. Do I have anybody playing tonight? Let's see, Sunday, Monday. Ooh, Dallas and Detroit. Ooh. I actually want to watch that game. Interesting. Okay. That'd be a good game. Dallas and Detroit. Nice. Cowboys and Lions. That'll be good. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Maybe it's cheaper. I have no idea. The quick cutter make me so much more confident in my basic appearance. Well, good ASMR wishes. Good. Caroline Easom. She does comedy ASMR role plays that remind me of your content. Maybe apps a collab. You know, Suburbia Kid. I don't know who she is, darling. I can look her up. Well, yeah. Can I grab this? Oh, there we go. Let me copy this. Who is she? Command C. Let me go over here to YouTube. Paste. Do I know this person? Don't know her. Yeah, I don't know. She looks funny though. She looks funny. She's got that kind of like comedian vibe to her. I don't know. I don't watch ASMR. Like, I just make this stuff. I don't actually watch it. True story. I did Serenity. We Are Too Hot to Handle. I think I've seen that one. The other one. What's the other hilarious British show? It's the naked dating show where you start you slowly reveal their bodies and both people are naked, and what is that show? It's like Naked Attraction. Yeah, that's the one. That is a weirdly addictive show. You're like, what? And it's just funny because well, if you've seen it, you know what it is. You're just like, so they're just, it's quite the show. It is quite the show. I've definitely watched a few episodes and you're just like, because they're not like, some people are really good looking. The vast majority are kind of this like normal people, if I will. And you're just like, okay, well, that's a show. That's a show right there. You found when you were 10. Oh man, that's too young. No, oh, is it? I don't know. Is it? I don't know. I don't know if that's bad or not. It probably doesn't matter. See, America's funny. Like America, like we have these weird. I mean, it's kind of going away. But America was founded fundamentally by British Puritans, more or less, as the Pilgrims were. It's like British Puritans, and they're like, the Church of England wasn't strict enough. They were like Calvinists and like hardcore, like, high necks and long skirts, and like, we were like, America was founded by like hardcore Christians, and Puritans. And that it's weird how much that stuck in the American zeitgeist for so long, where it's like we didn't have an issue at all with crazy violence. Like, you could show like people being shot on TV, being blown up on TV, crazy weird violence was not an issue. But if you saw a nipple, it was just like scandalous, it was like, oof, it was really scandalous, which is just weird. And so, yeah, so I don't know, is it bad to see, I don't know, consenting naked adults on TV when you're 10 years old? Probably not, honestly. Like, is that scarring in any weird way? Like, the thing you definitely shouldn't see is like hardcore porn. That is messing people up. And that's, and I don't even know, with you kids today are like, I don't know if you're like a 14, 16-year-old, you've seen stuff that I didn't see until I was in my 20s. I'm not even kidding you. You saw stuff, if you're 15, 16, 18 years old, you saw stuff when you were like 12 that I didn't see until I was in like my mid-20s, okay? And I don't know what that does to people. I don't know. It can't be good. It can't be good. like this, the access to hardcore pornography. I wonder what the fallout will be over the next, 10 to 20 years. Like, what is the fallout of that going to be? There's definitely going to be a price to be paid, because you're too young to see that stuff. Like, when I was 12, 13, 14, like, you literally, like, I had to, like, you would, like, I'm not even kidding you, like, you would find, like, tear-outs of a magazine in the woods, and then you showed that to all, like, a Playboy, and you showed that to your buddies. It was like, dude, this naked chick, and you're like, whoa, man, that's like a naked chick, whoa. And like, your friends were like, whoa, oh my god, like, and that was it. Like, that was as hardcore as it got. Like, there was a great Theo Von bit I love. Theo Von was like, man, when I was a kid, there was this guy down the street, or a friend of mine, he could draw, and he drew you naked people, and he charged you $5. You would have paid 10. Theo Von, he's hilarious. You would have paid 10. And like, but like, that's the thing. Like, when I was a kid, like that was like, you, like, literally, like, a drawing, a Playboy, ooh, like, no big deal. Now, you're 12 years old, and you're seeing, like, crazy stuff. I don't know, man. It can't be good. I don't know. I wonder what that's going to be like in the next 10 years, like, this next generation of kids coming up. Because it's interesting, right? I think, like, with what do they call it, the Gen Alpha kids? It's like, because the thing is, thanks, Minnie, I appreciate that. I love Fred's voice. He's awesome. And probably new to the... Yeah, it could be Panda Shade and ASMR, which is, I feel you. I don't know. We're gonna see. But one thing that gives me hope is, like, the gen. So my generation. I was born in '80, so I'm like the cusp of, like, millennial Gen Xer, right? And so the Gen X kids who were born in the '80s and the '90s, like they, like, we were the guinea pigs of the internet, right? Like truly, we were literally, what's up, Dubai? What's up, Glenn? We were literally the guinea pigs of the internet. Like Facebook came out when I was in college at University of Washington. You had to have a .edu address to have a Facebook account. So you had to be in college. It was like elite. You had to be in college to have Facebook at first. And like, so I'm like, we're the generation that was like the original internet experiment, if you will. And then things got really messed up with Gen Z, where it's like, they're kind of thrown into the mix of, like, the dregs of, like, the explosion of the internet. But I feels like the Gen Alpha kids are hopefully getting a healthier relationship where they're like, they see the destruction of, like, the people who are sitting around, and like, they're at the dinner table like this, at the frickin' dinner table, right? And how disconnected that is. And hopefully they're putting the phones down and getting back outside And I don't know. I mean, I don't like the kids I'm teaching, the K through 5th graders that I'm teaching. They seem fine, you know? But maybe that's the thing, you know, because it doesn't really get to you until you're like in your teen years. I don't know. It's hard to say. Hard to say, because again, I worked with K through 5 for like 20 years, and if I'm being really honest, they seem mostly fine. Like, so, I don't know. I'm rooting for him. Oh my God, Floral Ember. Ember. Darling. It's a cottage raid from Floral Ember. Well, Pumpkin. Hello, Bowmantine, darling. Lovely to have you with us. How nice of you guys to come and see me. It's hilarious because I am literally winding down. I'm about to go raid somebody else. But before we do that, I'm going to give you a quick little... I'm going to give Miss Floral Ember, first of all, Floral Ember, darling. Come here, I'll give you a hug. Thank you so much for bringing your community in. Appreciate you. Come here. Oh, that's so kind of you. Thank you. Too kind. Now, I'll give you let me give you a name trace. And then I will be raiding somebody else. So let's do a little bit of actual ASMR, because I've been doing mostly just ranting and raving over subjects today. A lot of chit chat. And oh yes, Floral, darling, would you like a normal name trace, or would you care for a bit of light to spice things up again? Any preferences, darling? While you ponder that out, I'm going to fire things up a little bit here. Spice things. Look, this was spicy for sure. I'll do it light, because why not? So let's do some light things as well. All right, Floral, darling. Community. My name is Jeremiah. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out. So kind of you to join right as I'm absconding on to the next thing, because I have to film a video for tomorrow. So thank you so much for bringing your friends. But now it is time for me to see who we can raid and pay forward. Oh, thank you so much, Floral. And thank you, Bowman. I appreciate it, my friend. And amen, Ava. Pass those mushrooms, darling. And pay forward the gift of raid to a channel. Oh, Ava Bream. Well, I love Ava. So we will bring our friends from Floral Ember, and we're gonna pass it forward to Ava Bream, who is doing some nice looking crafty things today. All right, it's been such a raid training cyclist. So it's been such a joy to have everybody with us so much. I'm going to say goodbye to my friends over on YouTube briefly. Take care, YouTube. It has been a pleasure, and a new video coming out tomorrow. Until the next time, auf Wiedersehen. Take care, YouTube. We'll see you soon. And for those over here on Twitch, let's go and do a nice